Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to do the second video, and I hope it's a success like the other one. The other one was such a success, and that's thanks to you guys. Like, I appreciate it so much, all the support that I got from my family, from my friends. Like, I really do appreciate it. Even for my subscribers. Like, some of you guys, I don't even know you guys, but then I really appreciate the support, the feedback, and I hope that this video is also, successful and effective. So please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and comment. Yes, I want more feedback. It's all about growth, so I can, improve my other videos. So yeah, let's start and let's get the show on the road. So, like, from last time, I don't know if you guys remember from the other video that I mentioned things that like we can do to kind of bring back our confidence, or to ensure that our confidence doesn't like wear away, or it doesn't it doesn't wear away. I mentioned things like put up quotes like in your room or in your car or wherever, like even in your phone. Like, I got things like these. This one says beauty begins at the moment you decide to be yourself. So I'm gonna have like quotes like these I'm gonna put up all around my room, so that I can, be confident every time when I wake up and I see these quotes and I see these sayings. It actually kind of helps me to remember that I'm a queen, and that I'm beautiful, and that, I'm a star. So, these type of things really help. Actually, these reminders, like, are the best, guys. I promise you, you'll see your life begin to change. Yeah, I've got quite a few of them. Yeah, and this one's actually my favorite. It says that another woman's beauty is not the absence of your own, which is actually quite true. Just because another person is beautiful doesn't mean that you aren't. So I think this is something that kind of touches a lot on last week's video. Yeah, so I've got quite a few. I'm not going to show you guys all. I was just showing you an example of what you can do. Laminate them, make them beautiful, so they don't get like messed up, and stick them around your room. Even have a quote like on your door, like every time you walk out, every time you walk in, you remember, oh, okay, so these type of things really help. Okay, so let's get on to the content for this new video. Now I'm still going to touch on insecurities. I'm not done with that idea or theme. But for now, because the last video I was talking about like appearance wise insecurities, but now I want to talk about things like, like at school, having insecurities about your own intellect. Maybe you don't feel like you are intelligent enough, or you don't feel as if you're smart enough to do something. I mentioned these things in my introductory video, if that's what it's called. Yeah, so I feel like that is another aspect that a lot of students, young and old students, go through, that we kind of feel like we are not good enough to do maybe a certain course, or like we're not gonna get an A for a certain exam, or things like that. We actually do feel those things. Like, I felt that way many times, and that actually almost determined where I was gonna go in my life if I didn't change my mindset. So this video is touching on everyone. I think it literally like goes down to even children in primary school, high school, and students at varsity. Anybody who's studying, I think this is gonna kind of help you. Or even if you're running your own business, I think this is also gonna kind of help. So yeah. Well, maybe let me start personally with a story about myself. Like, let's say when I came to primary, I mean, when I was in primary, like, obviously I was still a kid, so you know, marks were not like in my mind. But then I used to pass well, you know, it came naturally. But then once I came into high school, things started switching up. You know, it became real. You know, as everyone was saying, that high school is not a joke, and yeah, it isn't. So I went into high school and I did physics, I did biology, I did dramatic arts, and obviously your maths, your isiZulu, LO, and the last one is English. Yeah, I did those 7 subjects. And I had a dream of becoming a doctor one day. And my marks in grade 10 and grade 11 were not showing that at all. And for me, it hit me really hard when I was in grade 11. And we'd have, you know, people from varsity, like lecturers from varsity, maybe like from University of Cape Town, you know, people from there coming to our schools and telling us about these different varsities and the requirements needed. And as I checked the requirements, I saw I wasn't meeting the requirements. Like, I'm going to be quite personal. Like, I used to get a D for physics. It was that bad. And I'd hear some people say, well, in isiZulu bathi, I physics inomuntu wayo, which in English, I don't know how to say that in English, but then apparently I would say it like physics has certain type of people, you know, that just know how to do it. If you don't know how to do physics, it's not for you, you know, or for maths, or for drama, or for whatever, or for biology, you know. And that kind of sat in my head, and I told myself, maybe physics is just not for me, and maybe I'm just not smart enough for it. I should, you know, I used to have like these thoughts in my head that you know, that it probably just, it's not my field. You know, science is just not meant to be my field. Yet I wanted to become a doctor so badly. And it would depress me so much, you know, it would depress me so much because like all that I've wanted to do since I was in primary, I just thought that I was just going to become a doctor. That's it. I didn't have anything else planned, you know. So until grade 11 came, end of grade 11, and I literally asked my question, why are you not meeting the requirements? You know, what is it that you're not doing that you are meant to be doing to get those requirements? Because it's not a matter of, no, I can't get an A. There's no such thing. You see, actually I can. I showed you guys. Yeah, actually I can. Because I don't believe in I can't. Literally, I had the ability to do it. But because I kept telling myself, but no, it's probably not for me. Like, I'd work very hard. I wouldn't sleep studying. But then I would accept getting those D's because I thought it's just not for me. And that was one of the things that I was doing wrong. The second thing that I was doing wrong was that I was working at other people's paces and not at my own pace. I realized that I was getting these bad marks, but I just wanted to jump to an A so quickly because someone else is getting an A. And that's not how you do it. That is literally not how you do it. Everybody in life is going at their own pace that God, Jehovah, has made for you. So we cannot carry on looking at other people's lives or how they're doing things and what are they achieving and, you know, wanting to put their lives into ours. We need to work on us and how we can better ourselves and what our goals are. You know, that's the only way to succeed. And that's what I realized in grade 11. Or let me say this, okay, the end of grade 11. And then in grade 12, so now guys, I'm going to tell you what I did. In grade 12, I prioritized my life. That was the first thing I knew that I needed to do. Like, I saw many people in my school, in other schools, who were doing the same courses as me. Some of them were even doing 8 subjects. Same subjects as me, doing sports at the same time, you know, and I was thinking to myself, what? How is that possible? Like, I had to cut down my sports, but then I thought to myself, stop looking at other people and just do you. And that's what I did. I left my sports, and I don't regret it at all because the marks I got I was very happy. Like, my hard work paid off. So that's what I did, guys. I chopped down everything that I thought that was standing in the way. And then the next thing I did was I changed the way I studied. Because what I was doing was I was working hard, but overly hard, but I was not working smart. And that's the key. You need to work smart and not hard. So I would not get sleep at all before I started getting good results. I would not get sleep. I wouldn't eat right. That my studying ways were not good. And I realized that I needed to actually change these things, try it out. It's never too late. And I did this in grade 12, by the way, the final year of high school, guys. And then I told myself, okay, set yourself a goal. And I told myself, physics, you are going to get a C. I don't want to see anything below a C. And results came back and I got 65%. And I was so happy, And I was so happy. And when you're happy, you actually want to do better. So after that, I said, okay, next term, let's push. Let's push for at least 68%. I never did more and be like, okay, now let's go for an A. No, I said, let's get 68%. Work hard as if you want to get an A. But you know what? 68%. And guess what I got, guys? 74% came my way. I was so happy. Guys. And then I set myself another goal. Okay, 80%. Worked. Okay, fine. I didn't get it. But at the end of the year, when I got that 78% for physics, yes, fine, it wasn't an A. But then I worked hard and I felt good. I met the requirements. I met above the requirements, actually. And I felt so good, guys. Literally, that's what we all need to do. That's what you guys need to do. And stop telling yourself that maths is not for me. Stop telling yourself that accounting is not for me. Even students at varsity. Stop telling yourself that I'm not going to be a chartered accountant because it's just too hard. Just don't tell yourself things like that. Ask yourself, why are you not doing well? Prioritize. Change your studying ways if you have to. And then see what happens. It's not too late. It's not too late. Even if you fail. Failure is good because failure teaches us how to grow. How to learn from our mistakes. And how to not repeat those mistakes. So it's okay to try again and again and again. There are so many examples like Michael B. Jordan. Yes, he's the best probably basketball player in the world right now. But then before, he will tell you that he was rejected so many times. But did he give up? No. The power of not giving up, guys, is totally magnificent. There are so many people, probably even the guy who created Apple, I forgot his name. Bill Gates. I think it's Bill Gates. I think it's Bill Gates, guys. So he'll probably tell you as well that maybe his invention or whatever was rejected many times, but then look at his success now. So never ever, these are the two things that you must never ever do. Never ever work at someone else's pace. Don't look at other people. Yes, fine, you have to see the competition, but then that shouldn't be the main focus. Your main focus should be on you. But our goals are about that. They're not about other people. Well, they shouldn't be about other people. They shouldn't be about, okay, I want to get higher than that person. No, our goals should be about, okay, I want to achieve this in my life. I see myself in this place in 5 years or 10 years. So I want to get there. They shouldn't involve other people. So those are the type of things that you guys need to do in order to kill your insecurities about being intelligent or, feeling that you're not smart enough to become something, to do some course or some subject. So the three main things, just to kind of recap, the three main things that we need to do is, first, we need to prioritize. or let me just say, first we need to set our goals. Goal setting, that's the number one thing. Set your goals. Start with your daily goals, then go with your weekly goals, your monthly goals, and then go to the bigger. You can even like create a whole chart and then go to the bigger goal. Okay, in 10 years time, this is where I see myself. Okay, I see myself working as this. I see myself as a CEO of this. I see myself working at a school, teaching, you know, whatever it is, guys. Set your goals high and work towards them. Once you've actually planned out your whole goals, you can actually start seeing the things that are standing in the way of you meeting those goals. And that's where prioritizing comes in. Then you start seeing that you need to cut down like a few things that are standing in the way of you meeting your goals. And that's what I did. Remember, I cut down my hockey. I loved it so much, but I did not want to become a hockey player. So I left hockey. I left down basketball. I love those sports, but then I didn't want to become a basketball player. So I left it, and it worked for me so much. I'm not saying that you guys must do the same thing, but what I'm saying is, in whatever it is that you're doing in life, set your goals straight and then see exactly what's standing in the way of you reaching those goals, you know, and then put it all away. Prioritize and work towards your goal, because those things are actually literally blocking you from seeing your goals. And we need to find ways in order to actually be able to see our goals and work towards them. So, and then the last thing that we need to do, which is completely important in like everything that we do, not just like in school, in everything, guys, is to always work at our own pace. Remember that we are all on different parts in this road. Someone else is on a different path. They have their own goals. You have your own goals. So stop worrying about other people, you know. I always say this: water your own grass and stop checking, you know, how another person is doing it. You know, there's many ways. So do that too, guys. Don't think, okay, if someone, you know, sleeps 2 hours studying for physics, okay, studying for maths, okay, this is how they do it, how they succeed. No, it's not about them. It's about you. If you know that you need to get 8 hours of sleep to function the whole day, to be able to understand the work, then do that for yourself, you know? And if you just follow those 3 things, guys, I promise you, you will see your life change, because there's no such thing as I can't do something. There is no such thing, literally. You can do it. That's all you have to tell yourself, that you can do it. Remember my quote? Actually, I can. You can. And once you tell yourself that, you actually want to work hard, because you want to get there, because you told yourself, I can get there. And you've told yourself, okay, I see myself becoming an engineer in 10 years. You know, I see myself becoming a doctor in 10 years. I see myself an accountant in 10 years. Or, okay, not 10 years, but you catch my drift. So guys, as long as you're working at your own pace, as long as you have prioritized the things in your life, as long as you have set your goals straight, I promise you, you will succeed. You will feel confident about the things that you're doing, because you know exactly the things that you're doing for yourself for you to succeed, and you're not worrying about what other people are doing. You will succeed. Love you guys, and unfortunately this is the end of the video. I really enjoyed this one because I felt like it was a bit more personal, you know, coming from deep down in my heart. Sharing that wasn't easy, but then I had to, so that you guys can be able to relate. So yes, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I want to hear some feedback from you guys. So yeah, I'd really love to hear what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do appreciate it. Bye.